Hey guys, ShadowHepzipig here from Sonic Family World Studios, bringing you a frequently asked questions segment. So we're going to go ahead and get right into this. The first question we have was, how do you do it all? Run a Discord and a YouTube channel. Now the funny thing is, what you might not know of, is that we actually have other forms of social media as well. We have a Twitter feed, we have a TikTok, and we may be branching out to other forms of social media in the future. Gotta say though, that none of this would have ever been remotely possible without the help of our friends from Discord, our moderation team, and those of us who have been in the community for nearly 20 years, all learning and growing together. Now, we've all been together throughout everything, from the times we've been doing great to when some of us have suffered, and, just through the thick and thin of it. But we never really saw each other as a team so much as it's been just family and friends, and that's been the biggest important part of it. For our second question, can I be in your videos? I have no idea why, but we've been getting this request a lot recently. I personally think this particular question speaks to me in a way because it does show that our friends and family are watching our content and really enjoying it. We don't really mind when other users want to join in. However, when anybody does content creation, it's kind of like an art project. The creators of the video have a set mindset for the video in some basic construct, and we try to be true to what we want and have a balance of the people joining our videos at the same time. Now, as a result, let's simply put it as this. If we want or need anybody to be in our videos, like other additional voice actors, we will be reaching out through our Discord to our actors group. They're going to be our prime source of content creation for it. But if you'd like to be, or if you are interested in joining in one of our videos or want to do a collaboration with us, then go ahead and send us an email. Our email address is sonicfamilyworld@gmail.com. That's sonicfamilyworld@gmail.com. The email will be in the description box below. For our third question, what does it take to become a great leader? Now this one is kind of a difficult question, because honestly different leaders will run things in different ways, so we won't be able to really answer that question in just a broad statement, but I can go ahead and let you know what we think it takes to be a great leader. A great leader is somebody who loves and cares for their community. They don't treat people like numbers, but more as friends and family members, who puts the community first before themselves in so many different aspects and different ways. Now, a lot of things people don't understand when it comes to leaders is that when you're a leader, every action you make will affect the community as a whole, because you are the face of that community. You have a responsibility to the people who depend on you, and a lot of time I see leaders taking it out with their own personal issues and frustrations on their community members, but it breaks my heart. As a leader, we have a responsibility to uphold the duty of protecting everybody. The people that are in our Discords or subscribe to our channel aren't soldiers or anything of that sort. They're not members who will fight on the front lines for you. They're innocent civilians at most on that one. They're friends and family members at best. But they need to be protected too. So we work very hard and have wonderful friends and moderation system that solve toxic situations most of the time, less than 10 minutes usually, and that'll even be before myself or Kara will be able to go ahead and notice there's even a problem. It's usually already solved by that point. But that's also because our friends know how much that this Discord, this channel, the Twitter, the TikToks, they realize how much all of you mean to us and mean to everybody. For our fourth question, how did you grow such a big Discord? And honestly, I don't think it's the amount of people in a Discord that matters, it's the quality of the people in it. It's the people who join in that really shape your server. If you treat them with respect, listen to them, their grievances, and make sure to focus on facts and evidence whenever it comes to solving a situation, be open and welcoming to new members, you have already a very solid recipe on building a good community for your people. So focus on creating a home for somebody and they will respond to it. People will be more than happy to come home rather than feeling like they don't quite belong somewhere. Make it feel welcoming, people will come. For our fifth question, how do you manage a big Discord? On that one, we actually have a 3-strike system going on that if somebody breaks a rule 3 times or breaks, 3 different rules within a 6-month period, then they're banned from the server. Now, we say 6 months because we want to make sure that, nobody is too harshly punished for a mistake in the past. So we clean out our files every 6 months. But whenever somebody is banned, most of the times there's a possibility to actually appeal that if you don't feel that your case was treated fairly. You can submit an application that we will DM the users that do get banned, but if they have all the moderators blocked, or if we can't contact them in any way after the banning, then there's not really anything we can do for it. We also have an innocent until proven guilty thing, so we look at hard facts, evidence, and do our research every time. Even though if we might not like somebody, everybody needs to be treated equally, and that goes back to on what it means to be a leader, treating everybody fairly. Now for question number 6, how did your YouTube grow so fast? To be honest, we have no idea. Originally, the Sonic Family Studios was just a side project that we made for the members of our Discord, just for entertainment purposes. We're not monetizing our videos, and it's strictly for just entertainment. But suddenly, we started getting an increase in subscribers, which blows our minds. We aren't famous, not even by a long shot, but people watch us, they're liking us, they're subscribing more, and not just on YouTube either. TikTok as well has seen a massive influx in subscribers and followers that it honestly it boggles the mind. People want to constantly be in our videos as well. They like working with us. They feel comfortable around us, and I think that's honestly a wonderful thing. For question number 7, when is the world in VRChat going to be ready? Everybody's been asking this lately, and I understand why. Originally, we had a project set in mind with one of our longtime friends and world creators that we decided to work with named Gokonic. Now, this man has done everything he could to make a perfect world for us. He went hours without sleeping, eating, and even contacted mentors for different issues that kept coming up with the world as he was building it, and the world ended up just not working out. The project was dropped. Every world needs a program named Unity to bring the world to life in VRChat. But sometimes in order to make a world completely from scratch, and with the badly drawn up blueprints we'd had, God bless Gokonic on that one, we needed a program called Blender, which can actually help mold 3D models, run different art and video programs as well. Gokonic admitted that while he was a master at Unity, not quite so much at Blender. But even after not being an expert at a different program, the fact that he tried so hard for us anyway, it says a lot to this day. We always will appreciate him. But we're not out of the woodworks yet. We contacted another friend, Kono, who has been a Blender expert and been working on the program for at least 15 to 20 years almost. Now, Kara pitched the idea to him for the world, and so far we've all been in for it. So yes, a world is still coming. This time though, we're having to work with Blender and Unity at the same time. So we're meeting up with Kono to help out where we can, and going to be working in conjunction with Gokonic to go ahead and once that world is created to bring it to life. So don't worry, we're not giving up on bringing a world to VRChat, everyone. It's just taking a bit longer than we expected. For question number 8, have you ever had to deal with toxicity or bad leaders? Yes, all the time. As a leader, we don't just get to deal with the good things, having to deal with Discord or VRChat or YouTube or TikTok, but we also get to deal with the bad. Now, I mentioned before in a previous question that our members are not the front line. That is the job of a leader. We are the front line. We have to deal with the bad more often so that way our members don't get that backlash. And toxic people are in every community you go to. It doesn't matter what it is. But you just gotta learn how to roll with the punches. Knowing when to help people and when they need to be stopped for the community's sake, not because of personal beef, mind you, just for the community, really helps out too. Now, our advice for everyone is to listen to somebody's actions in a non-biased mindset that looks at the facts and evidence. Not just word of mouth, not just because anybody can say words. Words are wind. But it's actions that speak the loudest to us. So, on that one, facts don't care about opinions or feelings. Facts are just facts. So we focus on those whenever it comes to dealing with situations. For question number 9, what is my setup? Now, on that one, Car and I have two separate PCs. Well, mine is a PC, hers is a laptop. She runs an Inspiron 15 3000 Dell laptop. It ran her about $1,000, and it was mostly because of the touchscreen that corresponded for the value on that one. She absolutely loves that laptop. It's been very useful for art projects, for editing videos for her. Whereas for me, I go ahead and run a custom-built PC that I pieced together through different parts of Amazon, iBuyPower, and Newegg, and it ran me about $1,200 to go ahead and set up, but that was also about 5 years ago. So not having to deal with the economy so much, and prices were different back then, so this PC nowadays might run probably closer to $1,500 to $2,000 just because of limited parts availability. So it just comes down to, if there's a sale, might be able to buy more parts. So that's why you'll see though that she is the one that is mostly handling our TikToks, because she's able to edit videos quickly, able to go ahead and do the art program and work with her tablet to go ahead and produce those videos that you see on TikTok. Whereas for me, you'll see a lot of gameplay videos, the Omegle chats. Those are all because I run a desktop PC. For question number 10, are we going to be doing RP or scenario videos with different characters at some point? Absolutely yes. We are in the works right now of our own roleplay scripts with different dialogues and jokes, and we also are working with other individuals who are coming forward with their own scripts that we're working with, trying to get different voice actors and everything involved. So we can't give a lot away just yet, but there's going to be a lot of different references and jokes involved in our scripts, so look forward to seeing those, hopefully sometime in the near future. Question number 11. Are we going to be collaborating with different YouTubers? Now, when it comes to collaborations, we're very open and willing to do it. However, there are YouTubers that have their own set ways of doing things, and we don't really want to step on their toes. So if a YouTuber will reach out to us, we'll make sure to go ahead and respond, because that is what this channel is for. It is for the community. It is for bringing everybody together. So, if a YouTuber wants to join us, we are more than happy to work with them. Again, if you're interested in collaborating with us or joining in our videos, go ahead and send us that email, sonicfamilyworld@gmail.com. Email's in the description below. And for question number 12, do you answer questions in VRChat? Yes, we do. Now, for Kara, her VRChat username is KaraHedgehog with a capital K and a capital H. Mine is ShadowHepzipig. Now, that one's a little bit more difficult. So it's capital S for Shadow and capital H in Hepzipig, but it's HEPIZPIG. Like I said, kind of hard to think about that one. I might put that in the description as well at some point, or you can just find me in the Discord channel. I'll give it to you that way as well. It's easier to me type out. But yeah, we are more than happy to go ahead and meet up on VRChat with you and just hang out and talk. But if you prefer, you can go ahead and just send us an email, sonicfamilyworld@gmail.com, or ask us a question in our Discord. So link for that will also be in the description below. For question number 13, the final question on this one, what's it like being a big leader in the Sonic community? Now, it's definitely not easy, but it is worthwhile. Just gotta remember that every action that you take will directly affect the community in some way, shape, or form. So you always want to try to make sure you run a good community as such with like Discord. Make sure you have a fair moderation system in place. So let's say, for example, if somebody felt they were being treated unfairly by a moderator, they could go ahead and contact the owners, like myself or Kara, to go ahead and report it, because it's a moderator's job to protect the people, not abuse their power. So everybody for us has a voice. We feel everybody should be listened to equally. A lot of what people don't seem to understand is that when you're a leader, you seem to be put on some sort of pedestal, or people believe that you are supposed to be put on that pedestal, that you're above them, and you're really not. Those that don't end up becoming your closest friends, or are you're already your close friends, that realize that you were just another one of the people. Now, there have been cases where some people tend to have some sort of like inferiority complex, where they see you in this position of power, so they try to hurt you or disrespect you in some way, shape, or form, or just will avoid you altogether because they believe in their own minds that you're better than them, and it gets under their skin. It's sad, but we try our best to make sure that we go ahead and treat everyone like family. And that has helped a lot in mitigating that process for it, because honestly, popularity is fleeting. A lot of people tend to expect you to do every single thing for them, and that's not the case either. But when things fall into place, whenever everything's lining up and you get to that point where your people are your family, where your community is your family, it feels so good to know that somebody is seeing you as just another one of the people that have hopes and dreams and flaws just like everybody else. When they see you as family and you see them as family, that's when you have really achieved having a good server. Well, guys, that is it for this question and answer segment. It's already been running over 15 minutes now. I was not expecting it to take that long, but I want to thank everybody for watching. If you have more questions, feel free to go ahead and put them in the comments or go to our question and answer segment in the Discord channel, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.